Hello, my name is the Wrestler One Healer Tarot 9 here on YouTube. I wanted to do another video as far as Mr. Rasheem Carter, a young man who was 25 years old who went missing back in Mississippi near Taylorsville or in Taylorsville. Anything like that as far as Mississippi. He had a daughter, he's 25 years old. He went like as far as a work assignment or to work or anything as far as a work site or anything like that. He didn't live there at that place he was at, but he was there as far as work. Now, I did a storyline reading back like 9 or 10 months ago. You had to look on my channel and look all the way back at least that far to find it. But anyway, I think I actually did 2 on Mr. Carter before. One was on my other channel, but my video showed that he was murdered, right? So I just wanted to do an update as far as what's going on as far as these people, the murderers or murderer. It says that he went missing back in October 2022, but November the 2nd, 2022, some bones was found. So the mother was given, it was like looked like a skull and whatever other bone that was left. So it was said that maybe their animals got to him, and that's why it might have torn his body apart. But the thing is, how and why did he die, and how did he die? Because animals might have torn his body apart, but they didn't kill him. So who killed him? That's what we want to know. And we want justice for whoever murdered him, because God brought out in the storyline back then he was murdered. This channel is about spiritual justice. The law handle things the law's way as far as man's law and put you in jail, but God handled things spiritually. So if the law never gets you, God is going to get you. And it's making me think of this song. Now I'm singing this, but is God right? God's gonna get you, God's gonna get you. Watch out, boy, because God's gonna get you. God's gonna make you love him. Oh, yes, he will. Get what I'm saying? You didn't love, you didn't like, you didn't value human life, and God gonna make you love him, because when it's all over with, God gonna show you what love is all about, because you didn't value and treasure human life. 1, 2, 3, how many of you it was, because God said you murdered Mr. Carter. Bottom line is, years later, and I'm quite sure nobody have been punished. I'm quite sure, because I haven't heard anything, go down the internet, see anything. But God's saying it's time for justice. Because anytime you come to this channel, it's justice time. So you better look forward to justice. One way or another. Or one way or another. If the law don't get you, God still won't get you. Even though you go to jail, God is going to deal with you spiritually. And that's a fact. Because God is not man. Okay? So, let's see. Let me just show you a picture of Mr. Carter. Young man who had lots of life to live, a father of a little girl. I don't want to say her age wrong, so I don't know if she is 4 or 7. So I just don't want to say the age wrong. I'm just trying to find a picture of him, an actual picture, not somebody's video, Lord. Trying to find a picture of him, not somebody's video. Wait, bear with me for a few minutes. That's what it takes. Because somebody was gonna do what it takes to come after him and do what they did to Mr. Carter. Somebody was gonna do just what it took. Yeah. And they did it. If you got wild animals running around like that around, maybe you need to put a fence around. If you got wild animals that's running all around doing all kind of stuff, maybe you need to put a fence around so they can actually be where they belong. So you got wild animals that can kind of come and run on through your town. They loose where they can just run through your town. Okay, this is a picture of Mr. Rasheem. Let me see if it's a. Let me say his name right. Okay, there's an M at the end. His name is Rasheem. Sorry, Mr. Carter. Mr. Rasheem Carter, 25-year-old young man who had lots of life to live. That was mowed down because he was murdered, my storyline says, right? Let's just see universe, because God wants pay up time. It's time to pay up, God saying. God gave me this color because this, I heard the phrase fire engine red, and I picked these up. Fire engine red. So whoever it is, move fast on coming after him. You could be part of the fire department if you have a fire department in your area. Let's just flow. Might be part of the fire department, whoever you are. Because back then, if you look at any old movies back then, the Klan was any and everybody. The judge, the store clerk, the pastor. The Klan was anybody in the town. A daddy, your Uncle Larry. Get what I'm saying? This young man had lots of life to live. And who do you think you are to determine his life? Because you don't like his color. Newsflash, God don't make mistakes. God made different color people. God don't make mistakes. Everything God make is beautiful. Everything God make. I didn't say everything man make. I said everything God make is beautiful. And who are you to say he wasn't beautiful? But the storyline also said that you wanted his money or his ideas, whatever he had. Period. That was a straight setup, if I ever saw one. Stranded in some town with a bunch of racists. That's a straight setup. And the storyline said that too. So let me just go ahead and talk. Tell your story, Mr. Carter. Tell your story, Mr. Carter. Put it out for the brass loved one. Tell your story. Because God is going to handle whoever this is. God is going to handle you. You think you got away. You murdered him. That's true. But you think you got away. You figured you're going to let the dogs just tear his body apart. And then on that, it just be it. You might have burnt them up. How do anybody know? Except for the people who involved. Really? How do anybody know? You might have burned his body up. How do anybody know? Really? How? Nobody out here, no, they wasn't there. Only the people who was in the circle, who he said was chasing him. Only you know. And you want to keep your mouth closed until you hit your grave, because it's a secret and it's for you to know and nobody else. You're probably not going to even tell other people in your town, because you know they might have a loose lip and tell on you. You get the right person, because it is a person that's a witness that actually need to open up the person's mouth, show some God love, because I think it said that you are a church person. You're a person who believes in God. If you believe in God, but I gotta remember, the Klan claimed that they believe in God, and they was church people too. So, oh yeah, I believe in God, but oh, it's fine for people to just hang people. Oh, that's fine. All kind of stupid stuff. So let's just flow this jumping out to start Mr. Carter's story universe. First card. Mr. Carter was looking at the positives as far as somebody who had a checkered past he was connected to. So if he wasn't biracial, we just going to make this, he was light-skinned, right? Or he is dealing with somebody who was maybe not white, but had some kind of something mixed with them, even if they was white. Because you know how people have all kind of names to them. They say Jew, right? But they look like they're a white person to me. You know, I'm just trying to use it if there's a person who's white, there's something about the person. Get what I'm saying? Or this just standard for him. Get what I'm saying? He light skinned if he wasn't biracial. He was single all by himself. Okay. Look at God. It was unjust what was done to Mr. Carter. And somebody going to court. Did he have burdens? Yes. And he was trying to get away from the burdens. He wasn't happy with things, and he was trying to make things right. He was trying to do things the right way and get away. Follow me? We got 14 and 12. Look at this, God saying, it's time. It's time for you to come out of your hiding place. Come out of your cocoon, whoever you are, and tell on these people. Whoever you are, because you know. It's a witness. Because God says, did he need to prosecute? Because he might have been going to take somebody to court because you're stealing his money. But whoever you are, the witness, you wondering, should you tell on these people? And God telling you, you need to tell because you know just who it is. If you know who it is, God says, knowing him or her, it don't matter. God said, you the star and you the light. You the star and you the light to this case. Do some talking because you know him or her or whoever this was. But Mr. Carter, if he is going to prosecute against somebody because they're stealing his money or whatever they might have been doing, unjust, his property or whatever was going on, just because he knew whoever this co-worker was or whoever this person is, it didn't matter, God says, because Mr. Carter was the star and the light. So we have right here, no matter what came negative, he still stood tall, follow me, in this situation. He wanted to get to full bloom, and that these are light green. That means he might have been dealing with business. He was dealing with some kind of business, and he's trying to get to full bloom. So he's not alive. This is a spirit card. This is for his mother and family. Your loved one is here in the spirit. Don't hold yourself hostage to the death of Rasheem, because Mr. Carter was isolated by somebody. This is a setup card. Why did I believe you? Can you see it? Somebody got him isolated. Get my direct. Come down to wherever that was. And it was all planned out. Created a shockwave for Mr. Carter. Here's Mr. Carter to his mommy. I'll love you forever. And his daughter and whoever's family members are. Be brave and bold in this. Be brave and bold. I'm focusing on his mother a lot right here. Be brave and bold in this. I'll love you forever. Here he is. He is holding on for life. Or you just holding on for life. He's holding on for life. He would have to be strong for the best outcome. He's holding on for life. He had to check his mind, and that means he had to do some serious thinking, which direction to run, what's going on, or whatever, because he wanted to be secure. Follow me. So we have right here, somebody asked him, was he available? Follow me. He went there, and he was already available, so he can go to whatever this is. He said, yeah, I'm sure. So we can turn it around to whoever his co-worker was. His co-worker was already being unavailable. And he was sure he was going to make it where he'd be unavailable for him to reach out to or help him in that situation. Because he was dealing with affordable housing. So if he was in a hotel or wherever he was, this would be a hotel if that's where he was staying. He was somewhere. And he is fussing with somebody. Some kind of disagreement. I'm not tolerating you. Get what it's saying? He was gambling too much as far as dealing with whoever this co-worker or whoever this person is. Or the co-worker or whoever the person is that he is living with or going for a job with or whoever this is. That person was gambling too much, trying to take chances on doing this or doing that. But stealing from him or stealing his ideas or something as far as taking from Mr. Carter. And that person needs to be checked. So Mr. Carter might have checked this person. And that's where the disagreement came in at. And maybe he left out the house or however, whatever. We got the peephole, peeping. The peephole, an angel. So for this one right here, I got to put this with Mr. Campbell's mother. Why? Because she would be the angel for Mr. Campbell. Nobody else in that town was no angel for Mr. Campbell. Unless it's some woman he met there or something like that. Other than that, this is his mother. Right? The peephole would be him calling. Some kind of way he called his mother. He did some communication with his mother. And that would be the peephole. That's an out. That's an out for him. He looking out. From here in the position here and he's looking out. Making a phone call is like you reaching out. That's the peephole for him. To his angel, his mother. Follow me? So let's explore a little bit. Court papers are coming. Accept them. So back then, some kind of way, some court papers was going to be coming. Some kind of way. And he needed to accept them or this person. Because maybe some kind of way he is going to be taking this person to court and prosecute. Or some kind of court papers is going to come for the mother. Or the mother going to take on or sign some kind of court paper, something about court papers. Maybe he wasn't interested, right? Because somebody wanted him to be a substitute or try to make him a substitute or try to take his money or take his ideas and make him a substitute or try to be him. Get what I'm saying? Somebody take your ideas and they try to make it their own. Anything like that? He wasn't trying to be no substitute. He is interested in balance. Get what I'm saying? No, I want equal and fair. So maybe he's going to take somebody to court. Follow me? Maybe the person was a Libra. Act like a Libra or he was a Libra. So whoever decided to wash their hands on Mr. Carter, African American, they like green. Because we got, this person might have said, what you going to do about it? They like green. What you gonna do about it? Rasheem, whatever they might have said to him. He wasn't interested in being a substitute, whatever this is, part-time work or whatever they was talking about. Putting them in the back or whatever was going on there with a job. Because somebody wanted him to be strictly theirs. So if we dealing with work, I can turn it around. Somebody might have tried to take his ideas and try to make it their own and make him a substitute. You know, somebody trying to take your creation and they trying to make it like it's theirs and put you on the back burner. Get what I'm saying? Because back then, what racist times or times back then, it used to be a black person might have an idea, but they put a white face on it. Get my drift? You on the back and a white face on it, so it looks like it's the white person's idea, but it's yours. Anything like that. If it's not that, we got somebody who might have wanted him to work for them. Or somebody was flirting with him. Take it however it goes. See, here's an earth angel. Somebody go ahead here to help the earth. Something happened on a weekend, whenever the weekend was. Either he seen it or somebody else seen it. Something, whatever it was. Even if it was somebody burning up his body, beating him up or whatever. Somebody saw something. If he didn't see something, somebody saw something. Whenever it was. Whenever. Somebody liked the grandstand. They liked green. And it wasn't kosher. He didn't feel it was kosher. Because somebody was looking at him as their good fortune. Because he had money or ideas. It's something he had as far as money or ideas that somebody wanted. Are you my good fortune, Rasheem? Get what I'm saying? Is it you? Or we can take it to these racist people who chased them down. Are you my good fortune? Are you the person I want to hunt for today? I got to turn it around. Is it you? Because he was bruised, but he still was him inside from somebody trying to steal from him. Anything like that. Gyp him out his money. Fire him from a job. Take his ideas. Or somebody coming behind him. Some kind of way. To harm him. Take it however it go with this card. Or what I just said. Or a person he was staying in a hotel with or wherever he's staying at. Getting in a fuss with that person. I'm bruised, but I'm still me inside. He is going to be calm and conquer this in any of these situations he tried. So he is God. In the back of his mind, he is thinking about God. Because in the front of his mind, he couldn't think about God totally because any of these things was taken over the front of his mind. Get what I'm saying? They was the main things pounding, whichever thing it is. Okay, somebody looked at him as tender, sissified, or soft, or they can get over on him, or that he was easy. Anything like that. They can just do what they want to. So we have religion and its effects on him. Was he a follower of what he believed in? The faith he believed in? To believe God could get him out of this? Or we can turn it around to these people. The religion and the effects it left on these people. And I'm going to say to be racist. What they was taught to be racist. And the effects it left on them to be racist. Are they a true believer? Right? And they showed they was a true believer because they chased them down. So we have right here that you are going live. So maybe some kind of way his mother going to go live. Or maybe Rasheem went live some kind of way as far as his story. People was talking about it. Maybe his mother was on live some kind of way talking about it with somebody on camera. Or maybe his mother gonna go on live. Because it said you're going live. So that would him or her. So we got right here. He was searching. And he got a female name. So he's searching for a female. So if he wasn't searching for a real female, we're going to say he's searching for after a while. He was searching for his mama. Remember, he called his mother. I'm going to put this with his mommy. He was searching for his mommy. Because I feel he called his mother, right? So that's the female. That's not her name. These are examples. I meant to say everything is examples on the cards, right? Winter. So it says winter. In the winter time, he had to find other ways to make money besides his regular way of making money. And this might have been something new he was going to be able to make money. I don't know for sure. He was anxious while somebody else was mellow. Whoever was coming his way, maybe. Somebody cheating him out his money, cheating him out his ideas. His roommate, not roommate, his co-worker or whatever that might have been, or these people out in the truck or whatever this is. Somebody was mellow, but he was anxious. He is in his emotions, sensitive. We got the next one. Either he liked the color coral, or one of these people out of who you heard me name like the color coral, or some kind of way is a body of water somewhere that has corals in it. Get what I'm saying, right? Either one of these people, not either one of these people. We gotta go with a boss, a co-worker, boss, co-worker. Yeah. Boss or co-worker, whoever these people are, felt like he left them out in the cold. These are light green. But if we deal with the men in the truck, they left him out in the cold. Get what I just said, right? These people, co-worker, boss, or whoever these people are he went to meet. Anybody he went to meet as far as work. Or the people in the truck. They wanted to survive. We gotta survive. Whoever it is, right? So it was time for them to act. His person right here, this co-worker, he's in a hotel with or whatever's going on. That person there, starting his fuss. It was time for him to act. Or told him to get out or whatever he told him. I'm not tolerating you no more. He was outside, not the co-worker. He was outside. So if he was outside, I feel like he might have told the co-worker, I ain't tolerating you no more. Or the co-worker told him he wasn't tolerating him because he was outside. Not the co-worker. He was out like he homeless. He was out. Right? It was time to act, and it happened. He went out, or he got put out of the hotel or wherever he was staying at with this person. It was time for these people in the truck to act. Here they are. So we can survive. As being racist. Right? Or we got a boss who wanted, it was time to act because he wanted his business to survive. Because we got somebody either robbed and wanted his money, or took his money, or we got somebody took his idea, anything like that, and we got this truck full of racists. It was time for him to focus on himself now, so he's focusing on himself outside, trying to get to his car or get home or whatever. He had to focus on himself. We got 37, somebody could have been 37. We got number 10. We got number 7, could have been 7 men, 3 men, 10 men. It could be any of that. Numbers, badge numbers, or whatever this is, addresses, or whatever this is. Follow me. Next one is God wanted him to put the brakes on it, put the brakes on something. With whoever this is, the co-worker, the boss, or these actual people in the truck, they put the brakes on it. And that means they stopped their truck some kind of way and they got out and chased them some kind of way. But God wanted them to put the brakes on it, and that means not harm Mr. Carter. But they didn't listen to God. Because what? They're focusing on themselves, right? They didn't care nothing about what God says. It was time for them to act. They don't want to hear nothing about what God's saying, right? When you're a demon. So we have right here, he was going to be the warrior. Peace within made a stable mind for him. He was trying to have peace within, call his mother, get back home, because he saw his peace was interrupted. Follow me? But we have co-worker, boss, or whoever these people are. These men in the truck, any of them people wanted to be the warrior. They wanted to conquer. Remember, I conquer you. You don't conquer me. I'm higher than you, remember? Our skin don't look the same, remember? Get what I'm saying? You down here. They wanted to be the conqueror. They wanted to conquer, be the warrior, and put him in his place. No, you belong down there. Right? Peace within made a stable mind for any of these people to make that happen. To show him his place. Follow me? As far as they concerned. Look at your life, and if you do not see any progress, ask yourself why. If anything haven't changed from the year before. So for him, he had to look at his life and see if any changes happened from the year before. And if it didn't, he had to ask himself why. So I feel he is going to do this job, stepping out to do something different. But he didn't know he was with Judases. Follow me? Because these people was Judases. he was dealing with. Do not refuse the help that God sends him. So as far as there, I didn't see any help. Let me see. He was calling his mother. Other than his mother, let me see. I think they say he went in for a charger. I don't really see no help that God sent him inside that town. All them people was against him. So I feel like this is when he found out about a deal or whatever this is, that some co-worker or somebody he knew had, he felt that was God giving him, a chance at getting another job or a part-time job or whatever this is. So he looked at that as positive. God sending him some help, sending him something different to help him out, do something different, soar, elevate in business or whatever. He wasn't looking at it as nothing bad. But these people was Judases he was dealing with. Wanted to take what he had through money, through ideas or whatever. Because they wanted to keep him in his place. Who you think you are? Because sometimes it's hard for people who white, can I say it like this? It's hard for people who white to believe that black people know anything. They feel if somebody go to college that they haven't learned anything. That the degree was just given to them. Newsflash. They work harder than what you work harder at, and study harder than what you do. They earn every piece of that degree. Every piece of that degree that they get. And that's no joke. Right? So let's just flow. Because you're so used to trying to look at people down here as black because of back then times. But you heard what I said at the beginning of this video. God don't make mistakes as far as colors. God got all colors. All these different ranges of shades of people in the world. God knew just what God was doing when God made all these colors. So you need to stop being racist and stop thinking and being jealous or whatever you are of other people's race, other people's color. I'm going to focus on the color that look like mine, because the color that look like mine is the one that's been tormented for years. Because a lot of races or different races got a problem with people who look like us because of stereotypes or whatever they get it from or whatever. Because everybody want to think they better and they look better or they are better than black people. Newsflash, black people one of the best looking races out here as far as color. It's a beautiful color. I think it's the best color. You put anything to black and you can make it beautiful. And I'm saying it. Put anything to black and you can make it beautiful. I got my grandson half white, half black. Whole nother shade he looks like. Get what I'm saying? Don't make it seem like because a person is black that they useless, that they ugly, because they one of the best colors that's out here. If not the best color. If I can be honest about it. I ain't say they better than anybody. I said color. You heard what I said, right? So let's just flow. Because black come in many shades. Really, different races come in different shades. I really think all of them beautiful. All of them looks pretty to me. Because you got a lot of white people and they got all different kind of colors to them. Because I done saw them. But they white. And then you got black people with all kind of shades to them. We got mixed people, black and white, with all kind of shades to them. You can find a mixed person, a black person, half black and half white, that's dark as me. But you can have somebody mix with whatever they mix with. Korean, Chinese, or whatever they mix with, and they got their shades. I think all the shades are beautiful of everybody, So I just don't like the idea of people trying to make it seem like people who look like my skin is ugly. Because I'm telling you, my skin color is one of the best colors out here. I ain't say we the best people out of everybody. I said skin color. So I'm just saying that for any of you racist people out there that got a problem. Because you'll never make me think that I'm not beautiful. Or people that look like me. That might have went for my great-grandma and all, but not me. Okay, so we have right here that it was a countdown to recovery. And June was the last resort. Because it was a countdown to recovery. And that is Mr. Carter running for his life out there. And June was the last resort though. Because he had really nowhere to run. He was out of his element. He wasn't home. He wasn't around people who love him. He was running from people who acting like they hunting a wild animal. He made a gesture, or one of these people made a gesture. Because they was tired of the buffoonery. He wanted jointness with a trailblazer, and that would be his co-worker or his boss. Because it was seed time, and that was a sure thing, because he was dealing with making money some kind of way. Idea was money, so somebody stayed on him fast like a gas guzzler. Fast. Because he is marbling there, the candlelight love. And I'm going to put that with, he was going to sit down and they're going to talk business, talk about a new job or whatever this is, something positive. What is this? Is a love card. I thought I took the love cards out. Okay. This is a love card. Should I keep it in the way? This is a second love card. Let me think for a minute. Let's go for a walk. It say hold me in your arms, but you can eliminate that for a minute. Unless he is with some woman there, we got to eliminate this. Let's flow for a minute. He was outside by himself though. I can leave it in. I'm going to change it around some kind of way. Unless he is with a woman or something, some kind of way. But I don't know if it's with a woman. He met a woman and was going to sit down with a woman. I just don't know with that part. Well, this could be job. He's going to sit down and as far as discuss a new job he had or anything like that. So he might have went outside to do the walking because of some misunderstanding, I told you. Right? With somebody he was a co-worker with or anything like that. Maybe to patch this up. Unless some kind of way it was like a woman or something. Somebody, that person might have came on to him. Because that was in my first one I did. I think it was on my other channel. Maybe somebody came on to him. Let me just flow. I'm trying to say. This is a love card. Let me just take it out. Because it's really holding me up. It's dragging me along. You see I'm trying to work with that. See, this is a woman card too. This is a lady card too. But this belong in here. But this is a woman's card. So either some kind of way he met a lady there and a lady in a mix some kind of way. Or I'm going to put this with him. This is a female name though. But I'm going to put this with him. Somebody was coming on to him. Thought he was handsome. Follow me? Somebody who gay though. Get what I'm saying? That person who he was in the hotel room with that person there. Because I got the candlelight love. Marveling at a candlelight love. And you saw I took that out. So it could have been that person might have came on to him. That's all I can say because it's in there. We got a woman, actual woman up in the mix, or somebody was flirting with him. So let's just flow. That person was in that hotel room though. That some kind of way they got in a fuss or something and it landed him outside where he went for the walk. He went out of there. Anything like that. Somebody was trying to figure out how to work something out. And it could have been somebody, whoever it was. We got a small trinket, a ring, a cross, or anything. Okay, so here we got the God card. He had to take the reins and run with it and be the God in him. So I don't know if he have a cross. Trying to figure things out. Smooth trinket. God, right? Let's go for a minute. Looking at things superficial. Here's around green leafy foliage. Greenery. So here's dealing with somebody who advises him, a boss, co-worker, or somebody, cops or whoever, somebody advisor. So be it. It's like he just went with so be it, okay. Well, you say okay. So we have right here that you are getting that new job. You are getting that new job to say yes. So his mind was his getting whatever his job is or whatever, some job. Okay, he's dealing with a bureaucrat that was taking some kind of drugs, if not snorting, a bureaucrat, whoever it was. Something downtown could help him because he was drowning in the sea of feelings he couldn't recover from. Something downtown could help him. Right? Because he had anxiety at one point. He was feeling all kind of ways at one point. Either the police station or the hotel, some kind of way he need to get somewhere. Because he's feeling all kind of ways outside dealing with these people. It was time for him to see that he was battling, right? Something happened between 9 a.m. 9:30 p.m. Somebody, he is crying out. He is crying out to whoever these people are. Torture me not. Follow me. He was too dilute while these people was being forceful because he was nice, seemed like. Even probably in his fighting back, he still probably was on the nice side because when you're not used to being violent, it's really hard for you to become really, really violent. Okay? Spilling it won't only help because he's a conscious thinker. So some kind of way, eventually he was going to go to some lawyer because he was being stolen from or anything like that. But if this card is not going to be for him, because this could go with a lawyer, right? So we can take it this way. Or this could just go where he talked to the cops. But they wasn't no help, so I don't even really want to say the cops because this could be his boss because it say you're getting their job, right? So we have right here, conscious thinker. Here's a conscious thinker. But we can go with, it's a witness. And that witness need to spill it. It only help you guys say you're a conscious thinker. Witness, you need to tell it. Okay, it says they getting there. It is so far away. So he might have been trying to get to the hotel. Where was he at? Let me see. He's trying to get back somewhere to the hotel or try to get back somewhere. He's trying to get somewhere, but it was too far. See what it's saying? Getting there is too far. Getting there is too far. He had to start falling back in love with himself because somebody gonna say they sorry because it releases this person to say I'm sorry, but the person meant to do what the person did to him. So if he had a fuss with his co-worker or whoever this person is that was in the hotel or wherever he was, that person pretty much probably gonna say they sorry, or might have said they're sorry when he was there. I don't know, but it only helped the person to cope because the person meant to do what the person did to him. Got number 6. Could have been at least 6 people out there chasing him. So we have here dealing with a group of people. That means a company or outside with them people running after him. That was a group of people. They was like the Klan or whoever they was. Racists, a group of racists. Right? Or this could stand for whatever company he was working for, whoever these people. Right? Or trying to work for. He wanted equal and fair from a company he was hooked to, or he wanted equal and fair as far as these people running after him. Treat me equal and fair. I don't deserve what you're trying to do to me. It could have been at least 8 people, or something could have happened. 8. Somebody was jacking him up for his money, co-worker or boss or company. Taking his money, robbing him of his money, taking his ideas or whatever it was he had. Follow me? Over here with these people in this truck, jacking them up. You know jacking up when fighting, you know what that means. Anybody that knows what jacking up mean? He had to start to love himself as far as company, co-worker, boss or whatever. Because God said he had to fall back in love with loving himself up there. That means get out of this deal and know what he deserves and what he don't deserve as far as being cheated out of his money or ID he had or whatever that is. But over here with these people, he had to learn to fall back in love with himself, and he had to fight as much as he could. Forget about you don't want to be a mean person. Fight for your life. You don't want to end anybody's life, but when it comes down to you trying to save your life, I'm hearing self-preservation. You're trying to save your life. If somebody die in the process, you don't want that, but if it happens, there's nothing you can do because you're trying to save yourself. He had to start to love himself. That card up there because these people was jacking him up. So that means he had to fight for his life. Whatever he had to do to them, he had to do it. So we got right here that either lady was in the picture some kind of way, whoever she is, that he might have been going to have dinner with or sit down with or anything like that, or a lady set things up some kind of way, or we got a gay man who thought he was handsome. Follow me? I was looking for these and here they are. Oh my goodness. Okay. Because I was looking all over the floor wondering where I dropped. That's why I went to these because I couldn't find the black ones. Then they sitting here. Okay. By me seeing them, Lord. Okay, he was black. In an all white town. Look at that. In an all white town. Look. And he was black. Look. Right over there. Would have been hiding. He was over there. I didn't even know that was there. I was looking all over for them gloves. It's a hiding. In an old white town. But black gonna stand out because black is black. Let's see. So we got these people in the truck. We got these people in the truck giving them problems, and then we have a co-worker and a boss. Some company he went to work for. Maybe he wanted to get a little further up, and the person was trying to jip him. People do all kind of things. People do all kind of things to set people up. They make somebody think that they form, and then all the time they are Judas. Because in the one I did with my Healer Tarot channel, I don't have it though because I took that channel off. It was a setup. The shockwave is a setup. The mastermind is a setup card. Is when you set somebody up. They get there, and next thing you know, they don't even know what's coming. Okay, let's give me something else for Mr. Rasheem. Give me something. Give me something for you, Mr. Rasheem. Something up in here, Mr. Rasheem. Okay. Let's just see what he's giving me. He is dealing with a job, a resource. Follow me. Information, literature, whatever was going on. Work, company. Or we down with the cop station right here. Going there for help or whatever. Or his mother going to be dealing with them or was dealing with them, right? Look at Mr. Rasheem. Look at him. He was outside, right? Outside. Limited light, right? Moving about. He wanted to checkmate with his mother. She don't have to be a sage, but she adventurous like a sage, right? So we have right here that somebody was taking him as promiscuous. So as far as we had somebody, that person who was in a hotel room, I feel is a gay person, and was trying to see if he was promiscuous. Try to make him that way, try to see if he was. So we can take it that way, and he needs to take care of himself. Or we can take it outside when he was out in the street with these people running behind him, chasing him. He had to take care of himself out there. And he couldn't be promiscuous as far as trying to make friends with these people and talk to any and everybody because he meant them no good. Get what I'm saying? God said he was a sweetheart. But these people was going to sit down and gloat about it, whoever. Because he wanted to get to his focus point and be that butterfly and trying to soar as far as business or whatever he was doing, wealth, business. So we have right, see, somebody wanted revenge. So we have right here somebody, a business-minded person, or earth sign, or a Virgo, or whoever this is, or act like a business-minded person, act like a Virgo, act like a earth sign person, was venting for a move to be made. So it could be him or it could be somebody else. I don't know who it is, right? And we got a Sage who made a move wisely, or somebody a fire sign who took action like a fire sign, whoever it is. Maybe against him out in the woods or wherever they was at, or co-worker or boss. Because, alright, somebody wanted full revenge on Mr. Rasheem. Co-worker, boss, or those men, right? Whoa. These are light green. Flames were sparked. Arguments, fusses, fights, however you want to put it. And he captured the flames. Punches, kicks, cuss words, racial words, whatever it was. Follow me? So we had this one right here. We got the red coat, red chair. Somebody might got a red coat who got something to do with it. A red coat. Oh, shucks, my thing is broken. Sorry about that. Somebody got a red coat, a red chair in their house, red coat. You see, I got these red gloves on. Look at that. It goes with it. Red coat, red chair. Might be a firefighter. Black male for sure. Somebody was trying to blackmail him. Or we can take it another way. Look at that. It's a black male for sure. Look at these cards. He was a black, but it's not spelled like the male, but let's just turn it that way for a minute. He was a black male for sure. So these groups of people out there might have said, oh yes, it's a black male out there. And then somebody might have looked, yeah, it's a black male for sure, even though that's the other black male. Get what I'm saying? When somebody blackmail you, deep. So we got somebody might have had a red coat, a red chin at home. Flames will spark. Remember, because somebody saying, oh yeah, it's a black male. It's for sure it's a black male. Person wanted revenge. Look at that. Look at they coming in a row. Look. Somebody said, oh, we got to make a move. And we going to make that move because we want revenge because it's a black male. Follow me. He is wallowing in his pain. But he is simply the best, God says. Mr. Carter. Because Mr. Carter wanted checkmate as far as his job or his work or with his co-worker or whoever this is. Even with these people he didn't know for a peace treaty. He didn't want no trouble. Because we got this the money scheme card. This is what you call money scheme. Money deal. Money scheme. So Mr. Carter was in a money deal. Some kind of money deal. And this was his with involved with this company or whoever this is. Company, co-worker, whoever this person is. Boss, co-worker, or both of them. Whoever it is. And he need to tell him he wanted out. But I think he told them he wanted out. I think he did say he wanted out. Because I think that's why all the problems come about. Because he said he wanted out. This is stand for money. It don't have to be that amount of money. But it was a nice amount of money. So we have the X is not for him. So this could be an ex-co-worker, ex-friend, ex-boss. Or ex-woman, or whoever this is. If there's a woman in this storyline, if there's actually a woman in here, ex-woman. So I just don't know with that right now. But the ex-feel, nobody's perfect. People make mistakes because he was soaring for wealth, Mr. Carter. But also these people. So he had to accept anything he couldn't change, Mr. Carter. Right? And acknowledge his wrongs and anything that he had done, and don't expect it from others, because he had to change his mindset to balanced, and he was thinking business minded, because he had his mind on making money, having his job, creating whatever he was going to create or what was going on, business kind of thinking, like the Virgo, right? He could have been an earth sign, act like an earth sign, because he was thinking business minded, but he needed, and he wanted balance, right? But you got people who don't want balance. They want to take from you something that belongs to you, or cheat you, or whatever they want to do. So here we have right here, because he wanted equal, it said 2 times. Here we got the race card, because race is always going to be here. These people need to get a grip. They had a problem with his race in these times, right? Whatever day, it don't have to be a Tuesday, he is going to go get I guess his boss, his co-worker, and talk to them and straighten things out. Or they was going to come get him. Somebody was going to come get him. So we got like a truckload of people, or whoever it was, came after him. So we have, let's say city, but whatever town it was, it's called a town. Whatever town, it's not this, these are examples. Somebody sat down, was talking at the table, discussing, whatever it is, discussing, right? So we have, these are light green, so let's see what this one says. Shucks. It's evident, they are so light green, I'm struggling to see it right here. Evidence shows that he is going to keep picking himself off of the ground. If he didn't make a change, that means get out of this money deal with these people, with a co-worker, a boss, or over here as far as these racist people in the truck. Evidence shows he was going to keep picking himself off the ground if he didn't get away from them. But it was hard to get away from them because they was racist. Next card is okay, let's see. Pill pushing effect. So we got somebody who took pills they can get any time that he was around. Okay? Either co-worker, boss, or anybody that was in that truck. Okay? Unless he took something before. I just don't know right now. I have no idea. Okay, so let's just see. Okay, Mr. Rasheem. Still coming with these same people. They're responsible. Lord, I want to see the jail card for somebody. I want to see the jail card. People are going to actually go to jail. It's time. Spiritual justice. It's time. I don't know what the law going to do. This one jumping out, sticking up. Look at this. This one's sticking up. Okay, we hear this one. Somebody said you got to filter it. Somebody told him to filter it. Maybe watch his mouth. Maybe somebody might have told him watch his mouth. Maybe in a hotel room, his boss or one of those men. Who are they to be telling somebody to filter it and watch their mouth when they saying all kind of racial slurs? Okay. He had to leave his past behind. Maybe somebody offered him some pills or something like that, because it goes right here. This coming behind it. He had to continue to function as a human where he didn't have any dysfunctions and leave his past behind. Leave these people behind. But these people supposed to have been going forward. He's going to be going forward with this business. But some kind of way, since I just saw the pill card before that, it might be somebody who took pills before, something like that, wanted him to take pills or wanted him to do something negative or whatever they wanted. He is in a beautiful state wherever he was, around a foreigner or foreigners, right? He is pinching the surface of a thing wherever he was at, right? But this time around, somebody going to jail. See, that's what I want to see. We want somebody in jail. Deep. Will I ever know who born me? So, he know his mother. Parents should not walk away. So we got whoever this person is that got problems with him. Parents walked away from whoever that person is, and they don't know who born them. Or we can take this with his parents some kind of way. Parents should not walk away. So he want his mother to keep on. But his mother have been. He want his mother to keep on coming forward. Come on, coming forward. Don't walk away, mommy. I gotta turn it around. Don't walk away, mommy. Will I ever know who born me? He know who born him. I'm trying to turn the card around for a minute for him. So I'm turning it around this way where him saying, don't walk away, mommy. Keep on walking toward me, mommy. Keep on until you get this straight, mommy. Don't walk away. Because you're going to show him who born him your strength. You're going to show him your strength. That you're going to fight for him. He going to get to know just who born him. And see the strength of his mother. He going to get to see it because he in the spirit. Get to feel it. So we got a car that people is bad news. And this would be the truck. Forget it say Cadillac. It stands for a car. So we have right here that we got a car. Everybody in the car is bad news. You heard what I said, right? He shouldn't get in it. But they didn't want him to get in, I guess. Or maybe they did throw him in. We don't know what they did, right? So let's just flow. Because he is dealing with... I got to turn... This one was jumping up. When he went to this place for work, he thought he was going down Benefit Alley. Hats off to him. That something was going good for him when he first... That's one of my real old cars, so bear with me. He thought that things was going to be going good for him. Getting a new job or getting in partnership or whatever. He was feeling good about whatever when he first went. But things turn ugly. Get what I'm saying? Because he didn't know he was dealing with a Judas. Got him there deserted, isolated, stuck. Follow me. So we have right here that he thought he was going down Benefit Alley. So we take it to these culprits. The culprits, right? This they call culprits. Truck, pickup truck, or whatever they was in. Hats off to them. They thought they was going down Benefit Alley because there's going to cause trouble. Because God said everybody in this car is trouble. Don't get in it. Rasheem. But he might didn't have a choice. They might have put him in. I don't know. Okay. He's saying okay to something, but he need to fight his battles. It says he need to learn how to fight his battle, pick his battles. He said okay when he know he didn't want to. So he agreed to something he didn't want to. So I don't know if it was with his co-worker, with his boss, or these people in the car, because here's a car right here. You need to learn to pick his battle, so some kind of way. I feel he wasn't trying to pick no battles. They came his way, starting trouble. So I don't feel he was trying his best not to probably cause any problems or whatever, but they forced themselves on him, seemed like. Because we got a leader here that stole from him, follow me? Or a leader might have said he stole. So we can take it around. He was coping with a defeat of failing. But this leader probably was coping with a defeat of failing. So Mr. Carter walked away here. Thinking. Because he had to learn how to fight his battles. I mean, not learn how to fight his battles. Let me say it right. He had to learn how to pick his battles. So if he's dealing with these two, if these cards here, because if he thought he was going down Benefit Alley, let's take it from there, right? And we got some leader right here, right, that tried to steal from him, and he had to learn how to pick his battles. He didn't want to do a bunch of fussing with this man. He just left one out or whatever, right? He is coping with defeat of failing, and he walked on away from some leader that stole from him or anything like that. So here's the ice cream truck up inside my storyline again. It's going to be popular on YouTube. Okay, maybe the person like ice cream who did this. Maybe the person working the store. I'm hearing the ice cream truck is jumping out at me. Maybe the person work at the store. At a store. Maybe the person like ice cream. I mean, it's rubber. Okay, he's sitting still. I can't do nothing about that. So you're going to hear it until, he finished. So we have right here, he had to incorporate self-love. Because that was key, God says, for him. And he challenged it. Self-love. Somebody was trying to cheat him as far as a boss or a co-worker. So self-love would be him walk away from this deal that he was in with these people as far as a job. Or as far as these people in the car. He not wanting to pick battle with these people, but trying to just get away from these people. Let's see here. And also up here, Mr. Carter could be considered a leader. And these people stole his life. He had a defeat of failing. So we can take it all kind of ways. He had to cleanse his mind and his soul. Whoa. Because he was acting doofy. Like he didn't know what was going on at one point. And in his storyline, it simply means that you can't believe what you're hearing or you're seeing. You know how we say, oh no, that ain't what I think. Get what I'm saying? But these people was acting like that. The co-worker or the boss, when they know what they was doing. So let's flow. He was going to look somebody straight in the eye, eye-to-eye contact, no biting his tongue, as far as the boss, co-workers, or maybe these people in the truck. Okay? Knowing all money is green. I'm sorry. Goodness gracious. I see challenge. Shoot out. Oh no. I cannot have it where somebody trying to stop my storyline. I don't think so. I gotta get some water or something. It's crazy. Look at this. Dang, I gotta go upstairs and get some water. Look at that. Look at the word. Somebody trying to challenge me. Oh no, I'm gonna get the storyline out. I gotta pause. I gotta get some water. Oh my goodness. Okay, I'm back. Much better. Because I said, dang, what's going on? Somebody trying to challenge me? Oh, trying to challenge me, devil. I don't think so. We getting this storyline out for Mr. Carter. Okay, look at that. See the challenge card? Got the wrong one. Challenge the brass level 1. I'm going to go off. I'm coming out swinging. Okay, so we have right here to challenge it. Challenge self-love. He had to challenge self-love. And that is as far as not letting these people run all over top of him, whoever it was, as far as in business, co-worker or boss. But then challenge self-love as far as fighting with these people, whoever they was in this car, whatever he had to do. Here we got the challenge card, because here it is, another challenge card. He had to spectate and he had to challenge. That means he had to fight for his life, right? because maybe he is a godly person, right? But he had to cut the cord on being godly at that time because he had to save his life. And being godly, majority of the time, that's about peace. But when somebody jeopardizing your life and trying to take your life, you have to go full force. You don't want to kill anybody. You don't want to hurt anybody. But to protect yourself, it is what it is, and things turn out like it turned out. That's how it goes, right? Because you don't want to be mean to nobody, but you cannot sit there and let somebody just take your life away. And you don't fight for your life that God gave you. Okay? Because these people was not godly. And he wanted to cut the cord on them as far as walk away and get away. But then at one point, he had to be ungodly and fight. And do whatever he had to do. That means if he had to wail on them with sticks or whatever he had to do what he had to do to protect himself. Because they didn't have any pity on him. Okay? So, he is sustaining himself at a shelter at one point. And that would have been the hotel at one point and the police station at one point. Unless these people took him to some other place. He was single, he's by himself. He wanted to supersize. Right? And be the kingster as far as being a part of some business. Whatever this is. Co-worker, boss, or whoever company or whatever he is hooked to. So we have right here, he's dealing with a dangerous love. Somebody he liked some kind of way. Co-worker, boss, or friend, or whoever this is. That he wound up making an ex because kind of misunderstanding happened because a person tried to cheat him out of his money or out of his ideas or whatever it was he had. This person had a lot going on. Okay? I thought I saw a judge card. You know, I love to see a judge. It's Aries season. Might be dealing with Aries. Somebody act like an Aries. He knew he had to love himself first. God says, and never stop wanting the best out of love for himself because he was devastated because somebody cheapened his life. The boss, the co-worker, and those people in the truck. Obvious that something come from way back. Either with the boss, with the co-worker, or the men in the truck being racist. Get what I'm saying? Or the co-worker or the boss knew him already, or ex or whoever this is knew him already, and they had it informed because they was mad because they had revenge on him. What one of them I said, right? Revenge on. They had revenge. They wanted revenge on him. If it's somebody he knew already or something that didn't go their way or whatever this is, right? They're holding on to. They just need to get them isolated to make something happen. Or we got these people in the truck. Something come from way back, and that is racism. Okay? We got something on the portal, TV, Instagram, social media, whatever. Or he on it, they on it, or something was on it. Anything like that. Because these people wanted him to promise to act on a situation, and that is probably be a part of business, money, business, items, or whatever this is as far as a company or whatever this is. Or over here with these clans people, these people here, they was promising that so because it was time for them to act. To cheapen his life. So we have right here joint custody. These people, co-worker or boss or whoever these people is as part of a company or whatever this is, he is hooked to, wanted him to be courteous and join in and join in with them. Right? But maybe that's what he wanted to, but it's saying that pretty much they wanted to, right? But over here with these people from the truck, they wanted joint custody and him to be courteous, right? Because they might have been saying things to him and he might wasn't saying nothing back and they wanted him to talk back. Okay, so we have right here the pandemic, annoyed by the pandemic. So if we got these people who racist, they annoyed by the pandemic. They don't want no black people coming in that area. Maybe it was somebody else black came in that area before. And It was like a pandemic, or they didn't want a pandemic, or black people coming in that area because they feel they own the land. Okay, or somebody was dealing with actual oh yeah, over here as far as work over here, it might wasn't a lot of work going on, or a lot of sales or anything as far as the company or whatever that is over there. So we have over here somebody going to resign in front of a judge. Either he was going to get in front of a judge as far as these people stealing from him, his ideas, his money or whatever. He is going to take somebody to court and they was going to be tensed up. Or he is going to be tensed up as far as taking whoever to court, business owner, or whoever these people are, right? Company, co-worker, boss. Or over here, somebody's going to court as far as him, and they're going to be tensed up, going to be in front of a judge. Because there's a court jail card, and there's a judge. Why won't he say no to being molded? So I feel he was saying no to being molded because he wanted out, because he wasn't being treated fair, what was going on, and they didn't like it. But over here with these racist people, why wouldn't they say no to being molded? Because they was molded to be racist, right? From their grandpops or whoever they learned it from, their great-granddaddies or whoever. Over here in business with Mr. Carter, his thoughts counted, but these people didn't want to hear his thoughts. They wanted him to just be molded and follow what they said. They say, let me cheat you out your money, let me steal your idea, or whatever it is they wanted. Over here, or if it's just a friend of his, ex-friend of his, or whoever, or lover, or friend, or whoever it could be. Whoever it is, they still want him to be molded and just follow behind them. And act like his thoughts didn't count at all. Over here, whoever these people, these racists in this truck, they allowed themselves to be molded by their grandpops, their great-grandpops, their grandma, or whoever. Their neighbors or whoever. When they should have been thinking for themselves. Because God says that they should have been. Because they know that their thoughts, their own thoughts count. But they was molded. So we got, somebody took a shortcut. Check touching took the shortcut. So over here in business, some kind of shortcut was taken some kind of way. Maybe trying to cheat Mr. Carter out of his money, out of his creation, or whatever he had over here. From these people, company, co-worker, boss, or whoever. They was checking to see how he would react as far as checking his mind. Let's see how he'll take this if we kind of do this to him. Let's see what he'll do. Let's see what he'll say. Over here, they was taking shortcuts, whatever way they was doing to try to get to Mr. Carter. Check touching, where they actually put their hands on him. Mention us. This would be Mr. Carter. Mr. Carter saying, mention us, the brass love one, because you are the light, the brass love one. Mention us. Oh, look at, he talking to his mommy. Look at that. So this say, why did my mom give up on me? But I'm going to change it around. Because Mr. Carter's mother didn't give up on him. It say, why did my mom give up on me? So I'm going to turn it around. Thank you, Mom, for not giving up on me. One of these people, out of any of these people you hear me name on the table, Mother gave up on them. Did you hear what I said? One of these people, Mother gave up on them. The boss, some ex-friend of his, a co-worker of his, or one of these men in the truck. One of them, Mother gave up on him. Get what I just said? So I'm going to take it back to Mr. Carter. Thank you, Mom, for not giving up on me. Get what I just said? I wonder who I look like. So I don't know if he ever wondered who he looked like. Right? But out of any of these people on the table, right? I can say for them, I wonder who I act like. They wonder who they act like, because any of these other people on the table, out of one of them, somebody's mother gave them up. And they wondering, who do I act like? And who is my mother? Because something was in plain sight, and Mr. Carter need not jeopardize it, or neither one of these people, but they did jeopardize it. Because Mr. Carter was traveling, walking, riding, or whatever, past a lot of people, some kind of way, whoever it was, travel. It was some drinking or something, water, juice, whatever, from him or one of these people. Boss, co-worker, friend, lover, or whoever this is, or one of these men, somebody. Stepping out into the nightlight with a sedge, he was outside at nighttime, maybe with the person he went there with, or he was in a hotel with, or whatever. He was out with somebody. Okay? So, if it's not that right there, he's out with somebody, actually like sitting down talking about business or anything like that, or a lady he met or anything like that, we're going to take this with these people, these bad people. Some kind of way he was out at nighttime. And one of those people was a earth sign. One of them people was a fire sign or a Sagittarius, or was acting fiery like a fire sign. Adventurous. They thought their adventure was to chase him down. Follow me? And he was stepping because he was walking, running, or whatever he was doing. And they was adventurous, chasing him down. He was wondering, did this person really care? Boss, co-worker, an ex-friend or whoever, anything like that. But he already knew these people over here, that they don't care. He wasn't asking that because he already knows they don't care. So it was a relapse out of ex, co-worker, boss, himself, or one of these people. And it was a war zone out of one of the people, follow me, or for him, period, it was a war zone, follow me. So we got like an Aries, or somebody act like an Aries, or act like a fire sign. We got 2 fire signs on the table, and God gave me red gloves. And you heard me say, I think fire engine red or something I said. So we got the fire signs on the table, and they are action. They about action takers, right? So we have right here the Aries, the leader, right? Co-worker, boss, one of these people over here, one main honcho, right? One main one, the honcho, out of this truckload of guys. Need to ask yourself why. Because whoever you are, your mother, you might don't have your mother, and you want to know who you act like. You know who you act like. You know you act like. Who raised you, that's who you act like. When you complain about your ex, you feed that person a lot of power. So you might have had women problems, you had mother problems, whoever this person is. Because, let's flow for a little bit. This is Mr. Carter's card. Let's flow, Mr. Carter. You are the light, Mr. Brass Loved One. He can just call me the Brass Loved One, but I'm old enough to be his mother. He's 25-year-old. You are the light, Mr. Brass Loved One. Mention us, Rasheem, right? His mother didn't give up on him, so I can't say that for him. He might wonder who he look like, I don't know. Or who he act like. But it seemed like this not his card. It seemed like it go with these people. His mother didn't give him up. I can say he's saying, thanks, Mom, for not giving up on me, Mommy. Right? When you complain about your ex, you feed the person power. So this person was some ex over here. Ex-friend, ex-co-worker, ex-boss. Some job or whatever this is. Ex something. You feed the person power. Person. Let's see something. Then we have, he need not jeopardize it with this person is in plain sight. Traveling, drinking something. He wondered if the person cared. Some ex-friend, partner, boss, or whoever this is. Stepping out into the nightlight. Stepping out, maybe dinner, walking, or just outside, period. It was a relapse. It was a war zone because of a relapse. Not getting along, or somebody took some drugs, or whatever this is. But a relapse for me goes with drugs, but I can put it as other things. So let's just flow a little bit. Mention us, people like us, Mr. Brass Love One. Insight. Let's see. Something. I hear wilderness. Took him out in the wilderness. I hear wilderness. Took him out in the wilderness. So we got, what is this? This ex. We got an ex-lover, ex-partner, ex-co-worker, ex-boss. Because we got the ex. Ex ain't for somebody you don't even know. Or ex means somebody you know, whoever it is. Even though the members in the truck and all those people just don't like black people, so they'll chase any black person down. Or they was told it was a black person in the neighborhood. Yeah. It's a black male. For sure. Remember that card I showed you? Oh, somebody really was trying to blackmail him. Somebody was a shark. And they came after him. Look at that. Shark, and they came after him, and we got this one right here. He was coping with a job. He's coping with a job. Somebody broke him off like a twig on a tree. Murdered him. Because God wanted him to turn himself into a new version of Mr. Carter. So we have right here for him that he wanted to treat equal and fair. This is the third equal and fair card. Somebody's trying to jip him out of his money, not treat him right. He had to have a clear mind. He got good and hot some kind of way. He got numbers here. Could he hold a license or anything? He was being forced. Because he needed God right here. He needed to trust in only God. But he believed in man's word, these people. So they got him there isolated and took advantage. He had to face it, purring straight as not raisins and lollipops, because his eyes lied about a connection he had with a boss, a person, love interest, or a co-worker, whoever this is. His eyes lied about a connection he thought he had as far as whoever these people is. He had to make the necessary changes, and I felt he did when he got out of that hotel room or wherever he was to try to go home. He had to play ball with his life in the best ways. And that's what I felt he did. So we got like a frame, door frame, might have had a scarf on it, hat, coat, whatever it might be. Some kind of way dealing with it. So to please his soul was crying out for a conclusion to maybe being stolen from. So we got a hospital card, so I don't know. He went to the hospital some kind of way, or this person, or one of them people in the equation went to the hospital and said thank you. And if one of them people went to the hospital some kind of way, that means he did something to them, to whoever it is. Get what I'm trying to say? So if he hit somebody with the stick hard enough to make a big knot on them, the person went to hospital. If he bust somebody's head and made a big gash in the front of their head, they went to the hospital. Get what I'm trying to say? Because either himself, he went to the hospital before he even went to that place in the first place. If not, that is one of the people. He had to accept defeat and adapt to defeat, because we got the cell phone information on the cell phones. Whatever it is, videos, it's back to back. Look at the cell phones. It's back to back. Activity on the cell phone. but his phone locked or it's dead, you get what I mean, or no service. Video, text, pictures that could help in this case. A man is more than a pair of pants, so we might have that guy who was, we can take it two ways. That guy, somebody was flirting in that hotel room, that guy, that co-worker, who that man is. A man is more than a pair of pants. Person ain't husband worthy, ain't worth his time if the person flirting. Or we can just go with a leader, his boss. Boss is not leader worthy, not boss worthy. Get what I'm saying? God said a person is not worthy. Okay? So I'm trying to end it, universe. Mr. Carter. What else you want to say before I end it? What else you want to say, Mr. Carter? I hear 6. I heard bewildered. I hear 6 from Mr. Carter. 6 from Mr. Carter. Okay, here we go, Mr. Carter. Okay, this hopefully this is it, Mr. Carter. Okay, let's see. These people wanted boss, leader, boss, co-worker, whoever wanted foreign submission, docile out of Mr. Carter. Tearing down his emotions to build themselves up. Some kind of way they might have said, can they help him? Or what are you doing here? Whatever they might have said. And they moved their saddle. That means they went after him. Or he might have asked for help from somebody. Right? And he moved on it as far as somebody helping him. So we have right here doing some thinking. He's going to do what it takes to get to where he needed to go. And he was trying to go to the police station, trying to get home. He was trying to do things. He was around an idiot, though. A network of them with idiot ways of thinking. And that would be their whole town. Okay, so we have, he was handsome. He must not forget that. And must get past this and continue his life. Because something happened to him. And that's a bad card. But I don't see a rape or anything like that. So I feel like these people took advantage as far as stealing his money or ideas or anything like that. God says that he had to book an appointment. Was he really worth it? Co-worker, boss, love interest, or whoever this is God talking about. So we gotta, he was tired of bowing down to somebody, boss, co-worker, ex-friend, or whoever this is, treating him like an animal, whoever this is, right? So we have he need a center of love, a lawyer's office, because teaching children will be his path, God said, because he's an earth angel. The daily life made people rethink and think of things they need to seek and change, because he had some defeat, because it was some choice words. So he was murdered, like I told you, and his family wanted to be like it was before he was murdered, but some person he know wanted the relationship between him and that person to be like it was before the relationship was murdered. Co-worker, love interest, boss, anybody like that, because it's not these people, because they don't know him and they don't care nothing about working them out with him, right? Because he was an enabler for financial gain for these people, anyone I named over there, right? Not the people in the truck, but them over there, right? It's complicated for any of them to show him love. Some ex of his, a co-worker or a boss, a company or whoever. But it was complicated for these people to show him love to people in the truck because they're racist. He had dormant behavior. He was holding on to a keepsake, or any of those people you heard me named, or those racists. He was a wanderer. He was outside traveling, remember. He is traveling, trying to get around, and he was a wanderer as far as those people concerned. But still, he is a wanderer dealing with any of the bosses or any of them people, because still he is like a lone wolf there. He wanted sensitivity. So we got somebody out of these people rose to the occasion to beat him at his own game, to take from him, to steal from him, or whatever they did. Follow me? To cheat him. Over here, with these people, they rose to the occasion to beat him at his own game. And that is, they ride in the truck coming after him, and they feel they're going to get to him and stop him from winning, stop him from surviving, stop him from living. So we have right here, it was going to cost him, because these people might have told him to do something and he wasn't going to do it. So it cost him his life. Follow me? They might say, come here, I don't know what they said. Over here in business, he might have said, can we do it now? As far as some kind of business deal, and they might have said, one of them might have said, it's going to cost you. Or he might have told somebody as far as business that it's going to cost them for him to do something for them as far as business. Or a love interest. We got to throw that out there. If it's somebody a love interest, God's saying that it was going to cost them. Because a person was saying, can we do it now? Anything like that. I got to put everybody in and everything in case it was torment and it was hyped up for him. Out of any of these people you heard me name over there, or these people here. Because seemingly God says that something became a mountain in business, a love interest, or these people over here. Because the company, the co-workers, or whoever these people over here, or ex-lover, or whoever this is over here, wanted him to be their lifeboat. You heard what I said, right? These people in the truck over here, they didn't want him to have a lifeboat. Get what I'm saying? So he had hidden feelings inside he needed to say to any of these people you heard me name, or they need to say to him. But he had hidden feelings as far as these people in the truck, because he already know after a while they meant him no good. Did he really believe what he heard maybe about this town or about the clan? Right? So do he really believe as far as God, to have faith in God? Because do we believe what he hears for us, this town, the clan, or whatever? We got whatever day of the week. It don't have to be a Thursday, but it could be a Thursday that the family or one of these people got some kind of message, or will get a message. Follow me? Because life is about experience. To have experience with Mr. Carter, any of these people you heard me name, or even these people. It wasn't about wasting of his life and time and effort and money with any of these business people, or wasting of his life over here. Because his life was wasted by somebody. Somebody need to be decent with Mr. Carter and come up to par, because somebody didn't come up to par. But remember, with the racist situation, they don't feel he come up to par because he's not white, right? So he don't come up to par, right? These people need to seek what's troubling them, because he was happy with his life no matter his color, his beautiful brown skin. Follow me? But over here in business, he was happy with his color no matter his color, his beautiful brown skin. And whoever these people is need to seek what was troubling them. And what was troubling them is, no, we can't let him have all that power. No, we can't let it be where he achieved over us. So he was going to announce, or somebody connected over here, that somebody was gay or somebody was getting married. Love interest, co-worker, or boss. Or somebody out of these men over here on this pickup truck was going to announce that one of them was getting married or one of them was gay. So we have right here, unfortunately, something didn't smell right in this deal over here he had, because they didn't want to give him equal and fair. Follow me? As far as work or some love interest. Right? Or over here, as far as these people following him, he saw something don't smell right, unfortunately. Follow me? And he had hidden feelings about that thing inside, because these people over here in this truck wanted to feel the adventure. They want to run around and hunt him down like he an animal. They want to feel their adventure like it's fun, like it's a show to fulfill their copyright. Right? And we're going to say they stamped their name on it. Oh yeah, another one down. Because that's how it's been in history, right? So over here in business, we have filling the adventure. Filling the adventure in business, somebody wanted to, he wanted to fill his adventure, but somebody else wanted to also, but they wanted to take over his and make it their own. Because he wanted to make his stuff his own, or he just wanted to be in partnership, but somebody wanted to take it from him altogether, look like, where he don't get no kind of credit. Because remember, it's like 3 cards at least saying he wanted equal and fair. So somebody stopped him from doing anything for a lifetime. Living, that means he can't do nothing if he not living. Have a job, get a wife, spend time with his daughter, spend time with his mother, buy new shoes, or whatever it is he wanted to do. Somebody stopped, put an end to that. Him framing for a lifetime. Love interest, co-worker, boss, whole company, or these men in the truck. Circumstances, they cause some kind of something to happen to stop it. Because he is nervous at a place. Whatever place he is at. Hotel, job site, in the woods, police station, or wherever he was. Is my mother. Is this here? Is this my mother? Okay. Is my mother my real mother? So we have, this not his, because his mother, his real mother. So somebody out of one of these people evidently don't have their real mother, because somebody say, why my mother gave me up. So we don't know who it is. Love interest, co-worker, boss, or one of these men in the truck. This is an impossible card. This is a Jesus double miracle card. Oops. This is a Jesus double miracle card. So it was impossible for Mr. Carter to survive. It wasn't meant for him to survive. Get my drift? In this situation. Because they meant, whoever it is with work, they didn't mean for him to survive. They didn't mean for him to get a copyright. Because as it was intentional setup that they didn't want him to win, they was going to take, steal, or whatever. It was impossible for him to win as far as work, because they had it set up just like that. Over here with these I could really say whatever it was, these men in the truck, these people here, it was impossible for him to survive and get out of the woods or wherever he was, or out of that town. They was not going to have it. He needed a Jesus double miracle. Jesus walking on water is a Jesus double miracle. And you know no man walk on water. Being thrown out the airplane without a parachute, hitting that ground, and you can walk around. If I get up and walk around this room and you can walk around, you get thrown out, that's a Jesus double miracle. If you get buried alive and somebody come over there and just dig right where you at and pull you right out, that's a Jesus miracle. He needed a Jesus double miracle. It was impossible. Over there, he didn't know it was a setup. They just wanted whatever they wanted from him to steal, take advantage. And over here, dealing with these people in the woods, wherever he saw these people at, it wasn't no way out. So we got right here, somebody wanted him for money. Follow me? They only was hooked onto him for money and what he can make them as far as money. Over here was some job, right? Over here, no, it just go over here with that situation. So we have right here, somebody was strip searching him. Over here, he's trying to avoid being strip searched. This is a robbery card. Somebody taking your money, and he's trying to avoid them taking his money. Remember? Because he wanted equal and fair. So we got over here with these people. In this situation, he's trying to avoid them strip searching him, taking off of the clothes. So over here with these people, there's pulling at his clothes, taking off his clothes, some kind of way. He's trying to avoid pulling on his clothes, pulling on him, his clothing. So we have, you are moving this year, no. So it's some kind of way he's planning on moving. maybe that wasn't going to happen. Or maybe getting in this job he thought it was going to be, but that wasn't going to happen. But he didn't know it. They just tricked him. Or maybe somebody over here decided they was going to be moving after this happened, and they didn't move. Let's just flow. So we got a man or a woman was keeping their options open as far as a love interest. If it had something to do with a love interest, or a co-worker was keeping their options open, they had somebody else to work with, or an actual boss was keeping their options open, anything like that. Follow me? Man or woman. Or over here with somebody, whoever it is that got a mother problem, was adopted, whoever was keeping their options open. We're going to decide the person want to get married. Because we got a man who did something by a certain date. Out of the boss, love interest, boss, co-worker, company in general, or one of these people over here. So it says that somebody going to court. Back then he want to take somebody to court because he was being stolen from or whatever's going on. Or somebody going to court now. Somebody going to be in front of a judge now or anything like that. But it was unfair. It was unjust. God knows it. It was unjust. God says there's going to have to be some spiritual justice. And hopefully some man justice out here for Mr. Rasheem. Because Mr. Rasheem didn't die on his own. He was talking to his mother. He was walking. He was running or talking to his mother. And he didn't just die just like that. No. Nope. It ain't happened like that. I didn't see the gun card. I didn't see neither one of the gun cards. I'm shocked. Because I'm quite sure one of them people or all of them had a gun. Okay, let's just see. I'm going to do one more and I'm going to quit it. Maybe one of them wanted to hit it and quit. One of them might have shot him. They wasn't going to miss either. Hit it and quit. Treating him like he's some animal. You chasing in the darn woods. But that's how they tried to do with black people way, way, way back. A long time ago, I guess. Let's just flow. People got to see that God makes everybody equal as far as life. But God picks different colors. God make people and all colors are beautiful. And you got to respect the person's color and respect the person. And don't feel like you're superior to nobody because you're not better than nobody because of your skin color. You can love your skin color. There's nothing wrong with that because that's the skin you're in, but you don't sit and say that your skin color is the best out of everybody's because that's not, it won't work. Okay? For the best option, he had to wear the shield on and the helmet of stone. It was senseless. He wanted his mother right here. Sad card. He wanted his mother. Or he was calling his mother. Attempts to find my mother. Senseless. He was going to jump for joy. Some kind of way if he found his mother. If he got to his mother. Some kind of way with his mother. And he was going to see it in a moment. Just to be able to hear his mother. See his mother. So we have right here that somebody was running up this piece. And I would say that would be those people running behind him in the woods, or that person he was with in the hotel room, and he had to get out of this mess. Oh shoot. Okay, these drop. So I'm gonna take the ones that drop. Yes, you on your path. So he on this path because he was God. Now it's vital that he get on this path. If he's not, the next one is he's trying to pan out the court life of how long it was going to be being chased by these people, or getting in reach with his mother, or getting out of that town or whatever. So we got the bird watching. So those people was watching. Could have been up to 10 people. Who knows? Let's go for a minute. He's gonna be his soul. So we have right here, God is the path I'm walking, the right one. So he got to talking to God some kind of way in his mind. He was an earth angel. He was talking to God in his mind. He was praying. He was afraid. He was scared. He was anxious. I don't want to feel all his feelings right now, Lord. I don't want to feel it. Because anybody who been in a terrifying position will have all kind of thoughts. I've been in a position one time, so if he felt, I don't know how he actually felt, but I felt one time I thought I was going to die before when somebody had a gun. So much stuff came to me. It was, you know when they say like a movie, it was like a movie. It's like you're trying to act, you're trying to move, you're trying to run, you're trying to do whatever. And then you feel like you're defeated. And I was just waiting to die. It was like when I saw I wasn't going to die, I still was prepared to die. I had to kind of get my mind twisted around to see I wasn't going to die. Because it just was so traumatic. Get what I'm saying? So no telling what he was feeling like. People don't know when they do certain things to people. They look at things as fun, or they look at things as they hate people for whatever reason. But you're going to pay. I'm telling you, you're going to pay for that. You're going to pay for that life. You're going to pay for this life that's on this table, this video I'm doing. Do man taking for you going to jail or God? You're going to pay each person who had a part in taking this life and every other life. Because this person is a God person that God had here to help with this earth. And you struck down God's angel, a person God had here to help this world. Oh, you want to pay for this life and every other life that you've taken. People think they're getting away, but you ain't getting away. God going to catch you a time you ain't even expecting. Like laying on your deathbed, calling God to help you. God bring back Mr. Rasheem. You remember Mr. Rasheem? That young man who was running for his life, that you stripped, that you murdered. Did you give him mercy? God is a path. I'm walking the right path. He don't know which way to go right here. It probably was dark. He don't know which way to go. He praying to God, which way to go, God. He made that gesture. He is dealing with a Judas person in that hotel room, the boss of his, some ex-friend or lover of his, or whoever this person is. Because somebody wanted to be a wonderful conqueror. He was a wonderful conqueror himself, or this person wanted to be a wonderful conqueror. He had to taste what was on his plate and throw away the scraps. That means deal what he could deal with and throw away and just forget what he couldn't change. So we got a realist here. So we got a realist. He had to be a realist because something was premeditated. Getting him there, taking over his stuff, stealing his money or whatever. And making it where these people could get him out in the wilderness or whatever. All that was set. So he might have went to that job just to get things done, wrap up things, get everything straight and wrap it up every time and get things straight and just go on about his business and just do a prayer about this thing. Because he want what he signed up for. Because maybe somebody was nesting or maybe somebody was flirting with him. We're going to take it another way because I see the wrap-up card is a romantic card. Get my drift? So let's just flow a little bit. Somebody was calling or he was calling as far as work ethics, or somebody was calling him as far as work ethics or trying to get him there or whatever was going on. I don't know if he get high, but this is card. So if he don't get high, if he didn't get high at the time, he was tired. I got to turn it around. So I can turn it around. So if he wasn't getting high no kind of way at that time period in his life period, he was tired. Because God bring this out for when you're sleepy. Get what I'm saying? Somebody could put something in your food and your drink, or you just get high period, or you tired. Get what I'm saying? He had to get his cell phone for help. Or he had his cell phone, but he needed a charger or whatever. Because somebody wanted revenge on him. And they saw he is there and they wanted revenge. Or somebody, whoever it was there. They wanted revenge, or they saw he was there, wherever they saw him at. because they wanted him to make up his mind about some kind of pricing or something. What am I smelling? Goodness, what I smell? Oh, it must be my shampoos. They all the way over there. It's just coming out of nowhere. Maybe because it's airy down here. Okay, it just came out of nowhere because it is cold down here. So maybe the whiff of it's coming over the shampoos or whatever. But maybe somebody wanted him to agree on an amount of money, agree on some kind of wage or whatever this is, or agree on they wanted to buy something from him and maybe wanted him to agree to a price or whatever this is. Let's flow a little bit. They was banking on him that he was easy. They could take advantage because somebody was fixated on his sexuality, because we could have somebody who was gay in the mix, or just fixated on his sexuality that he was a man. Or we can put it over here with these culprits. They're fixated on his sexuality as a man, not just a man, a black man, and they're banking on him that he's easy, that really more than one of them could take him. Follow me? Because he is there and they vengeful. So I can take that over there for a minute. So we have right here, things are starting to change. He thought things were starting to change as far as maybe him getting in a deal with whoever these people are, with business or whatever. I do have money out there. I do have money out there. So some kind of way he was looking at making money, having money, or anything as far as money. But it says no. I have money out there, no. So some kind of way they was going to cheat him out his money, or they did cheat him out his money. Anything as far as cheating him, because it say no. Making him think he got money out there, he going to be getting money, or anything as far as a deal, whatever this stuff is. Because it don't go with these people. It's banking on them though. So he had 2 chances to be a star. So with this over here, I guess, whatever this money deal or whatever this is, he was going to be a star. And maybe he already had did something already, so it made 2 chances. So it says he had to leave destruction behind because he was holding on to a corrupt pain. As far as maybe being mistreated, not being paid right, or somebody trying to cheat him out of his money or whatever. But we can put it over here with these people who is fixated on his sexuality, that he is a man, he is a black man, he is banking on him, they see he there and he vengeful. He is holding on to a corrupt pain, the pain of what they did to him out in the forest, out in the wilderness. He had to let go of destruction, but they need to let go of destruction, being destructive, being mean to him. He had these so-called friends, that would be the boss, the co-worker, our ex romantic partner, whoever this is over this side, who was hooking notes about him, gathering up information to try to get over on him. But we got over here, these people over here was hooking notes about him. Whatever information they could get. That is, he over there got red pants or whatever they were saying to each other. Follow me? So we have, they wanted him, whoever this is over here, out of these people I named, wanted him to think about something. But he heard it before. Whatever it might have been. He wanted to be secure and wanted to be sincere about this, getting in a deal or whatever this is. Money deal. Or whatever it is, right? Over here, he wanted to be sincere about being secure as far as like trying to get away from these people. But these people wanted to be sincere about being secure, and they felt getting rid of him, they would be secure. So we got somebody on the down low over here. I told you it could be a gay person, a person who's in a hotel room, or somebody some kind of way hooked on, or somebody who down low and dirty, whoever these people is in the money or business, whatever this is with money, in the job, the company, whoever that's down low and dirty, try to cheat him out of his money, rob him of his money, or take his ideas or whatever it is. But he's wondering, could he trust whoever this is? Because he see the person down low and dirty. Because he did leave out of the room, the hotel or whatever, or the person told him to get out, however it's flowing. But over here, these people, he's wondering if he can trust these people some kind of way, because, or we can even put it with the police station. Right here, I can take it to the police station. He hoping knows he might have told the police station different stuff, and they supposed to be what you call friends, because they supposed to be helpers. And he wanted them to be sincere about him being secure. But then, could he even trust them? Because they was down low and dirty. Because I think they told him he had to get out. He couldn't wait there, if I'm not mistaken. So he needed to not take all his money when he went to this place. Get what I'm saying? This area he went to. Taylorsville, near Taylorville, or wherever he went at. Follow me? So these people needed him to feed them. They needed his money, his ideas, or whatever it was. Follow me? And they was getting upset about this thing. Follow me? One of them insisted on a period of time with him. Follow me? But over here with the cops, over here the police station, he insisted on a period of time with them to talk about he needed help or whatever he said. Up here with these culprits, one of them insisted on a period of time, trying to hold him up and talk. So we're dealing with, they are European, every one of them, right? There's going to be some justice for sure against, follow me? Whoever this is up here in work, over here with these culprits in the truck, or the police station, however it's for him. To please his soul, he needed to go and get away from anybody in business up here who was corrupt and mistreating him. Over here with these culprits in the truck, these people here, to please their soul, they knew he must go. That means they needed to kill him. Follow me? Over here with the police department, to please their soul, they knew he must go. They wanted him out. They wouldn't even let him be, where's this card? They wouldn't even let him be secure to be safe. They told him he can't stay there, if I'm not mistaken. Look at a couple videos. I think it says that. And they told him he couldn't even stay. So he was dealing with the Cupcake Exchange. The Cupcake Exchange is a trafficking card. So really it's females, but it's a trafficking card of females. So let me just work it a little bit. So some kind of way, how can I put this in his storyline though? Let me see for a minute. I don't know what kind of business or what all was going on with this business or whatever this business is, right? So I just don't know. But this is a trafficking card, especially of women. So these people, who this company is, might keep things going. They might got some kind of racket going on. That's all I can say with this. Or there was some kind of racket going on, or they was going to try to put him in trafficking. Some kind of way, something going on here with this, the trafficking card coming out, the Cupcake Exchange. So if I put it over here to culprits, I will say that they go after people, and this ain't the first time they did this. As far as going after somebody, to murder somebody, this type of stuff. And the police station, we already know the police station has people coming in and out of there, back and forth, inside there, back and forth. So he was in limbo right here with the change of address. He didn't know which way to go, because that place he was at, the hotel, he left there, and then he was like in limbo, you call it. Because the police say he couldn't stay there. I'm still stuck with them saying that he can't stay there. Well, you can't wait here. I think that's what it said, that they told him he couldn't wait there. He wasn't loyal, but they wasn't loyal. They said, you can't stay here. They couldn't. I can't help you, or whatever they must have told him. He's in limbo right here with these people. He is in limbo. He didn't know which way to go. In the wilderness, trying to get around in the woods where he was. And he couldn't get loyal because he didn't know these people. But still, with the police department, at least you feel like you're supposed to get loyal and be secure and expect them to be sincere about keeping you safe. but they wasn't hitting on nothing because all of them is all of these people is part of the same group. So if you're part of the same group, you can't get nowhere with somebody like that. So over here, leaving the hotel put him in danger because once he got out there in the elements out there, he encountered wolves. All of them was wolves. And these was wolves too. He just didn't know he was around a pack of wolves. Got 13. Number 1 could have been at least 4 people as far as business or in the wilderness with him or in the cop station or wherever. So we have do you like this stuff? Get out of this mess. So God's saying if he don't like this stuff with this business, get out of it. And he got out. He left some kind of way, or they told him to get out. One or the other. That's why he was outside traveling. Over here, he didn't like it. He is trying to get away from this. In the police station, they didn't like what he was talking about, and they wanted him to get out. They told him to get out. You can't stay here. You might as well say get out. That's what you're saying. So this jumping out. They're tearing down his emotions. The police station where they needed to filter it. These people here needed to filter it, and over here all of them. Somebody was stingy about buying something. So maybe, I think his mother said he brought a charger, so he might have been stingy because he might have hit a certain amount of money with him, so you needed to be within the price. Get my drift. Or somebody's trying to buy him something out of these people up here that cheer him up to change his mind so they can get over. So he did praying to wrap this stuff up in this situation with these people. Or the other way is romantic, unless he's dealing with somebody romantically somewhere there that he knew, that he made an appointment with or whatever. I don't know with that part, but I'm going to stick with business. He had to wrap it up every time with business so he can just go ahead on where he was going at. Right? So we have right here, he was nesting, or somebody else was nesting. Not him. He wasn't nesting. Somebody else was nesting. I want what I signed up for, a man or a woman. So he want what he signed up for, whatever deal it's supposed to have been, but it wound up not being that. Get what I'm saying? So whoever, it could be somebody who was gay, some kind of way, in that room, or his boss, or somebody came on to him or anything like that. But it says somebody going to jail, and it says somebody going to court. Well, that sounds good to me. That's a lot for Mr. Okay, I think that's it. Whoops, I'm sorry. I think that's it for Mr. Rasheem. Say something, Mr. Rasheem. For goodness sake. I thought I was going to make some money. Somebody with a turncoat. I'm going to get a lawyer. If he turned the knob. He's messing with his car some kind of way. His car door. What was going on with his car? He said something about only if I turned the knob. I don't know what was going on. Was he out of gas? Was something wrong with his? What's wrong with his car? Because that was intentional too. Whatever. It was intentional. Remember, it was for him not to get out of the town. So if he had a car and he around there some kind of way, it was intentional. Whatever. If I only would have turned the knob. What knob? Knob and what? I'm hearing corn liquor. Somebody was drinking some corn liquor. Corn liquor. Let me just take one more and I'm gonna stop. Corn liquor. Oh my goodness. Look at this. Here's entwined in gossip. So we have right here that they boxed them in, and they did inside that woods or wherever they was, the forest or wherever they had them at. They boxed them in, and they might have put them in a box. Follow me? But some kind of way, somebody going to jail. God saying it. Somebody going to jail. They might have had them in a garage for at first, because I see the panel rooms. He went to God. He went back to God. Well done, Mr. Rasheem. Because God had plans for this young man. They didn't love black. Get what it's saying? They didn't love black. If you love black, you're going to see it for what it is. But they didn't love black. And they saw it for what it is, the enemy. We got, somebody could have been 41. We got number 14, number 40. 41, 14 could be an address, part of a license, part of a door number, part of a birthday, or whatever it is, part of a court date, or whatever. National. So we have, believe what you wish on making a change. He decided he's making a change, getting out of the deal, or whatever it may be. So if somebody was stepping out with him some kind of way, so we can turn it more than one way. If somebody was stepping out with him, you heard what I said, right? If somebody had somebody there stepping out with him, right? You don't have to be there, but let me just work the card. Or we got like a boss or co-worker or whoever it is, right? Stepping out with him. This is a stepping out card. Wife, husband, boyfriend, somebody stepping out with him. Or we got a boss, co-worker, and they stepping out. That means they grabbing him in, they hooking him on to be a partner. Follow me? So I can take it another way. From the romantic way, he wanted to save some money. Somebody observed to see if he was promiscuous, trying to see if he was, trying to make him that way, or somebody was promiscuous, prayed toward him. These are my old cards too, faded out. So we have that, he saw something, whatever it was, in the glass, by the glass, in the glass doors, by the glass doors, behind the glass doors, inside his car, in the windowsill. They had no business being there, whatever it was, something was somewhere. So he could have looked in the window of the police station, and he saw the people in the back of them in the trucks. You know what I'm saying? Because you can look at glass and see somebody back there. So it all depends on what it was he saw. Because it's right here, the billboards is the jobs. He needed to be on the billboards, and he would have been found earlier, or his story might have been out more if it was out more, or it just wasn't a lot of jobs going on, and maybe he went that direction because it wasn't a lot of work or whatever. I don't know. Let's just flow here. He turned on the on and off switches in his life, having fusses with people or not fussing, walking away from people. When fusses come, he creates the walls of harm and safe for himself. That is, get away from destruction, get away from violence. So with these people in the forest or wherever he was trying to get away from those people to create safe. He wanted somebody to be sensitive and soft and nice. And he was achy and it varied. Okay? So it says he's sticking around fire with no nonsense lessons. And that would be around these people, this town in general. Because these people wasn't resistant to hold him accountable for what they want to hold him accountable for. And that was just being black and being in that town, seemed like. But if I turn it around to these people as far as his job, he wasn't going to be resistant to hold him accountable, right? Because he was going to get a lawyer or something like that. So because he said, where is his money? Where's his money? Stop it right now. Where's my money? So if we turn it around from that with him in business, we're going to take it to these people, these culprits. Somebody grabbed his arm some kind of way. And he said, stop it right now and get off of me, or however he talks. So he was scaling things out for Rosie's summer, spring, winter, or fall, as far as business. But he wanted to clarify with these people he was hooked onto in business. Choosing him first was the best choice, though, so he had to walk away after a while because he saw he was being mistreated, being cheated, being swindled, if I'm saying it right, or whatever was going on. So he was hell-bent on, somebody was hell-bent on destruction against him. The people in business, or these culprits out here in the forest, those people there. So these people thought they was so smart, well done. People in business, or the people in the forest. Those people in those pickup trucks. But God said somebody is going to jail. Somebody is getting picked up. Somebody's getting picked up. Thank you, God. Somebody's getting picked up. Freedom is calling, but will he answer to get out of the deal with these people? And I feel he did. But freedom was calling, and he was trying to escape and get away from these people in the pickup trucks. He had to seek what he was looking for. And what he was looking for was an opening to get home, some help. Because he was isolated for a coping mechanism. So he was somewhere, being out in the street, he was isolated and he was trying to cope. So he had to beware the Lord thinker. He got numbers, turn them any kind of way, could be part of a license or anything, door number, birthday or whatever. One of the culprits, one of those people in work, or the people in the trucks. Beware the Lord thinker. The Lord thinker is somebody who lure you, right? Number 7, something 7 could be. So he went somewhere and he did, thinking that it was fine for this job, but it was danger below. He could have got put in water or anything. Any water nearby? Well, now it's too late because it's a long time now. Let's just flow. He is being picked on, teased, talked about, but he's intellectual. He wanted love from these people. Follow me? But he was educated, but God didn't want him to be a fool because he was dealing with a jackal out of a boss, a co-worker, an ex-lover, whoever this is, or one of these people. Because he was dealing with a player, somebody who can get a lot of partners. If not that, he's dealing with a boss, follow me? And he is trying to get a position with the boss. Get what I'm saying? Whatever position of work he wanted to do. So it was challenging. That's why we can't make it in business with whoever this is over here. And over here as far as these culprits. That's why we can't make it, because there's a race problem. Because we got to hear Honcho over here in this pickup truck over here. He was searching for love, kindness, and care. But then we got this leader over here. They got stuff going on. He was educated. But God didn't want him to be a fool and run off at the mouth and say too much, because he was dealing with a jackal. Right? Somebody who wanted love himself, that didn't know how to love people. When you murder people, you don't love yourself. He is intellectual, God says. But there's teasing, picking, talking down to you like he was nothing. Also the people he worked with. Because he went somewhere where he thought he was alright. But then it was danger below. So if he went in the forest, danger was right there lurking, waiting, because they cut him off some kind of way. Some went that way, some went that way, because they lived there, so they know every part of that place. So we can change the rape. If he haven't been raped before in his life, somebody he was dealing with over here on his table was raped before in their life, or one of these people over here that was in that pickup truck, or he was stolen from. We got to take it either way. Follow me? One of these people, himself, or one of these people, or he was stolen from, we know, right? We're over here with these people in this pickup truck. They could have did something, right? They don't have to. I don't think they did, though, so I'm not going to go that way with them. Okay, but I'm going to say they did tell him to get up, because if he felt some kind of way, he told him to get up, I'm going to say. Okay? So we have interacting with drugs. One of these people he's dealing with business, or himself, or one of these people, somebody, some type of drug. So we got, he was in pain, follow me, or somebody was dealing with a pain medication, follow me. We got number 14, number 5, number 4, and number 1. Right? With anybody, however it's flowing, from birthday to whatever. We got a mother, whoever mother, his mother, one of these people's mother, somebody's mother, a mother. Right? Walking a thin line, so maybe, let's see. Mother, so would this be his mother? Because it says she walking a thin line, trying to calm her pain. This would be his mom. So we have right here that he had plenty of ideas for his fortune. So I feel that's his mama. So my other one that I did back then, not the one that's on this channel, but the one, I did one like 9 months ago, but one I did before that. I think I did another one for Mr. Channel for Mr. He had plenty of ideas for his fortune, mommy. He had plans, make some things happen. But then we got people who underhanded, sketchy, sneaky, got all kind of thoughts going on that don't want you to make it, don't want you. Wow, that was like peeking. That was like, that card was like peeking, like pick me out. Oh yeah, look at that. That's a jail card. I'm ready to hear some news. I can't wait to hear some news about somebody go to jail for Mr. Rasheem. Somebody who in there, what they consider their dream house. It don't have to be a castle. It could just be some ran down shack. That's their home. Because your home is your home, however it look. Going to jail. I can't wait to hear something. It'll be nice to hear something. April. August, June, July, whenever, however, I'd like to hear it. Is that it, Lord? Okay, that's it. That's it. I think God said that's it. You must go on with your life as you should. That would be for his mommy. Okay, that's it. I feel that's it. I'm going to stop before Mr. Rasheem. Okay, here all the cards I had. Whoa, for Mr. Rasheem. Young man who had lots of life to live. Look at all the cards for Mr. Rasheem. God says, Mr. Rasheem, you're going to get some kind of justice, some kind of way. However you get your justice, you're going to get some justice. Some justice going to come for your life. Your life mattered. And it's got to be known that your life matters, because sometimes people just go on with their life and act like people's life don't matter. It's like you're a bug on the floor. Oh, he don't mean nothing. Oh, he don't mean anything. Oh, yeah. God's going to show you. His life matters. And every life that God made and created matters. And people got to stop thinking that they can just walk all over people, kill people, because they don't like their skin color. They don't like they dressed up. They don't like they got money. They don't like they homeless and all kind of nonsense people do. People got to stop that. Got to stop that. God is going to make an example out of you. I want the bunch of them. I don't want it to be one. I want it to be the bunch of you. Whoever was in that car. Everybody who laid a hand on Mr. Rasheem. I want justice for. I want justice for Mr. Rasheem. I want the justice for Mr. Rasheem. What he deserved, and his mother and his daughter and his family deserve. It's a long time coming. It's a long time coming. I can't sing that Sam Cooke song. I don't usually sing those kind of songs, but that's what I just heard. A long time coming for the mother. It's a long time coming, Mama. But God going to bring some kind of justice for Mr. Rasheem. It's a long time coming. This is Mr. Rasheem. It's a long time coming but he was afraid to die. He didn't know what was up there in the blue sky. It's been a long, long time coming, but he know a change will come. Oh yes it will. A change gotta come. A change gotta come. A change gotta come. Starting with Mr. Carter's life. A change gotta come. He was afraid to die. But they didn't care if he was afraid to die. They just wanted to just hunt him down like he was like an animal. Because remember, they don't think his life is worth anything because it's skin like mine. But you people better get out and snap out of this stuff before God take you. Before you be like no longer living. You better snap out of that type of stuff and change your life up. God gives each one of us a chance to change our lives and make our lives the best life it could be. You have a chance to change your life up while you're still alive. Change your life up and show love and compassion for others. And look at that person's life. His life is worth as much as your children's or yours. Get what I'm saying? Or your family members. Everybody's life is equal. God make all the different colors God make. And God don't make mistakes. God wanted it to be a lot of colors because God make everything in colors. Look at the sky. Look at the sky when it get dark at night. Look at the sky when it get light. Look at the rain. Look at the ocean. Look at how the dirt look. Look at all of that. Look at all the colors that God created. Look at all the animals and all the colors and designs in the leopard. That's a beautiful animal. Look at all the designs. God don't make mistakes. God don't make mistakes. Look at the leopard. Look at the zebra. Look at the giraffe. Look at every detail. Look at it. God don't make mistakes. If God says that Mr. Rasheem skin supposed to have been like it was, that's how it's supposed to be. You don't get to dictate and say, oh no, that ain't good enough. It got to be white like mine. Newsflash, you're not God. And you better learn your lesson before you leave this earth. You better learn it. Because God get ready to help you learn it. Because this is a spiritual channel. And it's spiritual justice time. So hopefully the Lord gets you. Like the storyline saying. But God is going to get you. God's going to get you. God's going to get you. Look out, boy. Because God's going to get you. Look. God's going to make you love him. Oh, yes, he will. Yes, he will. God's gonna make you love him. Not love God, but love Mr. Rasheem. Love people who look like Mr. Rasheem. This is the Brass Love One, Healer Terrell. Peace.